Oleksandr Usyk's legacy nearing its end, Ukrainian champion eyes retirement, tips Moses Itauma as future heavyweight king. Oleksandr Usyk, the reigning and undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, may be preparing to step away from boxing sooner than fans anticipated. With a Hall of Fame career already secured, the Ukrainian legend has hinted that his upcoming fight against Daniel Dubois, scheduled for July 19th at Wembley Stadium in London, could be one of the final chapters in his illustrious journey inside the ring. Usyk, 37, has been a dominant force in the heavyweight division, defeating the best of his era, including 2 back-to-back wins over Anthony Joshua, and most recently, a thrilling and controversial split-decision victory over Tyson Fury in May, a win that crowned him as the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the four-belt era. Prior to his heavyweight reign, Usyk cleaned out the cruiserweight division and became its undisputed champion as well, cementing his legacy as one of the sport's true pound-for-pound greats. But as the Ukrainian warrior continues to test himself against the best in the world, whispers from inside his camp suggest that the end could be near. According to sources close to the champion, Usyk may consider retiring next year, or after 2 more fights, with one being a possible trilogy against Fury, and the other potentially being a super fight against a crossover star like UFC's Pereira. In a recent interview with TalkSport, Usyk opened up about his thoughts on retirement and even tipped who he believes is destined to take over the throne once he steps away. Surprisingly, it wasn't Fury, Joshua, or any of the current elite contenders he named, but rather the young and rising British prospect, Moses Itauma. Who's next heavyweight champion? Moses Itauma. I think he's a great fighter, young, 20 years old. I think Itauma has a big future, Usyk said confidently. Those words carry significant weight coming from a champion like Usyk, who has shared the ring with some of the sport's most dangerous men and emerged victorious each time. Usyk's endorsement is not just a compliment, it's a powerful passing of the torch to the next generation. Moses Itauma, the British heavyweight prodigy, has been generating buzz in boxing circles since turning professional. Promoted by Frank Warren, Itauma has impressed fans and pundits alike with his explosive power, composure beyond his years, and raw athleticism. Warren himself recently praised Itauma after his knockout of the year performance in March, a thunderous second-round demolition of Mike Balogun at the SSE Arena in Wembley. This man is a special talent and will one day carry British boxing, said Warren. He has everything: power, precision, youth, and the right mindset. In that fight, Itauma's efficiency was especially remarkable. According to CompuBox punch stats shared with Give Me Sport, Itauma landed only 20 punches out of 43 thrown, a 47% connect rate, with 10 being power punches. 3 of those shots resulted in knockdowns, with Balogun unable to recover. The victory pushed Itauma closer to the top of the WBO heavyweight rankings, potentially lining him up for a world title shot in the next 12 to 18 months. Despite his youth and relative inexperience compared to the likes of Usyk or Fury, Itauma has shown maturity well beyond his age. Many believe he could become a world champion within the next 2 years, or even earlier if he continues his rapid ascent. Usyk's praise for Itauma fuels speculation that the Ukrainian may be grooming him, at least symbolically, to carry the heavyweight legacy forward. Some fans have even begun fantasizing about a passing of the torch moment. Usyk vs Itauma as Usyk's final bout before retirement. It would be a poetic finale, pitting the wise veteran against the hungry lion ready to take the crown. While it remains to be seen who Usyk will face after Dubois, several intriguing matchups remain on the table. A trilogy with Fury would be a massive commercial and sporting event, especially after the drama of their last bout. A unification with WBA regular title holders, or a farewell bout in Ukraine could also be options. But for now, Usyk remains focused on Daniel Dubois, who is eager for revenge after suffering a controversial stoppage loss to Usyk in their first meeting. Dubois, still only 26, believes he was unfairly denied a body shot TKO win after dropping Usyk with a shot that was ruled low. The rematch at Wembley promises fireworks, and should Usyk prevail again, it will only add to his legendary resume. With a professional record of 22-0, 14 KOs, Usyk remains unbeaten and arguably unmatched in terms of skill and ring IQ. If he does retire after 2 more fights, he would do so having cleaned out 2 divisions and beating some of the best fighters of his generation, all while carrying the Ukrainian flag with pride, especially during the country's ongoing